Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am playing with the Baked Fresh stamp set from Brutus Monroe. It's got all kinds of pies and pastries and goodness. I'm also gonna bring in this stencil. It's called Kitchen Clutter. I have an idea to do something fun with the background with some chroma mist and maybe some texture. So let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I am taking some white modeling paste and I am putting that right through my stencil, and I am doing this on top of white cardstock. Now you might be thinking, oh Cindy, you're not going to get very good results on this white on white. You need that punch of color. You will see what happens. I'm pretty excited with how it turns out. I am really, really pleased with it. Now I am going to take my stencil and twist it and turn it so that in each quadrant it is different, like its orientation is different in all four directions. Now I'm also going to stamp out some of these beautiful Baked Fresh stamp sets. Now I love these because I feel like they can be pies, they can be cookies, they could, I mean, heck, that one could even be a pizza. Like, there's just so much that these stamp sets can do, and I am super excited to use them. Now, I am going to mix my Aqua pigments here and come up with different shades of browns so that my pastries will be pastry colored. Pastries are not all the same color, you guys, so I am completely happy with mixing my colors multiple times to get my pastries. Now I am using some chroma mist in there, I'm using browns, and we are going to make these pastries fabulous. So like I said, pastries are different colors, so I'm just going to get them all colored in. Now, I really have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. I'm completely honest moment here. I don't know rules about shading and all of that stuff. I'm basically doing what looks good to me, what looks fun to me, and what I'm doing to enjoy it. So, if you are not as worried about what your images are they shaded properly? Are they, you know, is the light hitting from the right angle? Is the perspective right? If you're not worried about that kind of thing, then I am your girl, 100%. Because, like I said, I'm just doing it so that it looks good to me. Now, I am a pastry fan. If you didn't know, I love me some pastries. I love all kinds of pastries. Now, the pastries that I am going to be celebrating with this layout are Mike's Pastries. They are lobster rolls, and you actually can order them and they will ship them to you. They ship the pastry cream in a bag and the actual pastries themselves separately, so you have to fill them yourself. But holy moly, you guys, I love me some of this pastry. I'm going to take my heat tool and dry my pastries here because they were pretty wet. And then, as you can see, there is my white on white background, which I absolutely adore and think it would have been great to do just a plain old white on white background, but I decided to add in color. Now I'm taking a variety of chroma mists and I am spraying in a horizontal line just to let the paper get some color. So the color is dripping down, but you do have faint horizontal lines going on. So now it is time to pull out some things from my stash to go ahead and scrapbook the pastries. So like I said, these are from Mike's Pastry. If you know about Mike's Pastry, let me know because, oh my word, I just love them. And when I find other people that love them too, my little heart goes pitter-patter in happiness. So now I am going to put all of my pastries together. I did fussy cut them out. There are coordinating dies for these pastries, you guys, but I find them really easy to cut out, so I go ahead and do that. If you are a person that likes to have matching stamp and die sets, they are available. So don't worry, you pretty little heads, about that. There are some stamp sets where I'm like, I need the dies. And there are some stamp sets where I'm like, I can fussy cut those bad boys. Or of course you could have a machine that cuts them out for you. I am building up some pieces here. So as you can see, I've got like a pastry cluster going on where my photo is. And I'm also going to create a pastry cluster up here. It's going to be in the upper right hand corner. Now my layout is still wet, like that background that I made, so I am scrapbooking basically the top of the layout without it being on the layout. But there it is. We're gonna put these bad boys down. As you can see, I have 2 glorious clusters of pastry. I spell out the word pastry, like how much more in your face about pastry can you be? I'm going to use some wet adhesive to stick this down. And then, of course, my favorite little Brutus Monroe final touches here. We're going to glue those down as well. And then once those get down, you guys, my layout is going to be complete. As you can see, there are kind of subtle horizontal lines of chroma mists there. So there it is. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried a background like this, or if you love pastry as much as I do, or even if you've heard of Mike's Pastry. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.